Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna do Lainey's 18-month update. The last update that I did for her was at a year. So a lot has changed in the last 6 months. She does a lot more now. She's in full-blown toddler mode. Some of you have been asking for another update for her, so I figured I would do one at 18 months. I don't have Lainey here right now, but she'll make an appearance at the end of the video. I'm gonna have to leave here in a couple of minutes to go pick them up from school, but I wanted to go ahead and get the update started. So Lainey recently had her 18-month doctor's appointment, and we recently switched doctors. We have a new insurance policy now, so we're able to go to a doctor a lot closer to our house. So she saw a new doctor for the first time since she was born, and I was very nervous about that. So Kevin actually came with me to her doctor's appointment. So she finally made it onto the charts for weight. She weighs 17 pounds, 6 ounces, and that puts her in the 2nd percentile. And her head, I don't know the exact measurement of her head, but her head's in the 40th percentile. So her head is a normal size for her age. Her height, she still has not made it on the charts for her height. She is very, very short. She is 28 inches long, which is the same length that she was at 15 months, which I don't really, I don't know. I feel like she's gotten longer just based off of her clothes and things like that. But at the new doctor, she measured 28 inches. At the last doctor's appointment, she measured 28 inches as well. But her previous doctor, they would measure her like 3 different times during an appointment. And every time they measured her, they would get a different length. And I felt like they were always trying to get just like the longest length they possibly could. Plus, when they would measure her at the old doctor, they would make marks on the paper that's on the bed and then measure where the lines touch. And sometimes that's not always accurate. Sometimes the paper gets messed up underneath the baby because they're moving around and stuff. So I don't know. But based on measurements, they say she hasn't grown since 15 months. So 3 months of no growth. So the doctor was obviously concerned about that. They're referring us to an endocrinologist. So they're gonna check to see if her short stature is constitutional, which means that's just the way that she is and that she's just gonna be very short as an adult. If it's a hormonal problem, so if her hormones aren't functioning properly, or if there's some sort of genetic order that we don't know about. Now, of course, when I came home from that doctor's appointment, I got on Mr. Google and I was looking up different genetic disorders that are associated with short stature, because I'm not concerned with her mind. Like, she is a full-blown 18-month-old mentally and emotionally. It's just she's physically on the smaller side. I looked at the different genetic disorders. I looked at different traits that those disorders, you know, characteristics that people have when they have those disorders, and none of them stood out to me for her. A lot of genetic disorders that are associated with short stature, a lot of them will have certain facial characteristics or body characteristics or things like that, and I couldn't find any that she really fits. Her body, even though her head is in the 40th percentile, her body, her torso, her legs, her arms, those are all very proportional. And the doctor did say that by just looking at her, it looks like her short stature is just constitutional, but he wants an endo to take a look at her and run tests just to make sure. The only genetic disorder that kind of stood out to me was Russell-Silver syndrome, but a lot of people with Russell-Silver syndrome have certain characteristics about themselves, and she doesn't have those physical characteristics, but I know that there's some people who have very mild forms of RSS that don't show any physical characteristics. So I don't know, we're just gonna have to look at, go to her endo appointment and see. But what sucks about that is that our appointment's not for another 6 months. Her appointment is not until August. She'll be 2 in August. So it's extremely annoying. I was hoping that we were gonna get in the next month or 2, but it's gonna be 6 months, and so much can change. She could shoot up another 3 inches in 6 months. New things, she's walking all over the place. She runs all over the place. She's babbling. The doctor said that at 18 months, they like the babies to be able to say anywhere from 7 to 10 words, and she definitely does that. She says mama, mommy, dada, daddy, sissy, cheese, done, all done, uh-oh, wow, ow, dog. She obviously says certain words that begin with certain letters because she hasn't mastered all of her sounds and her letters yet. But the doctor said that all of those words definitely count. So she's good to go on there. She does everything for milestones. So she's absolutely 100% caught up on milestones. And the last 2 months, she's just really taken off with that. I've seen a huge change in her in the last couple of months. She is definitely in the toddler stage. So it's very reassuring to see her doing so well with her milestones and everything. So I have absolutely no concerns when it comes to her mind, her brain, her emotions, her everything. One thing that the doctor did have us do is he said absolutely no more formula, which for me, I was going to stop her at 18 months anyways. She has been getting formula longer because we wanted to give her as much calories and nutrition as possible to help with weight gain. But he said absolutely no more formula. And I told him that she does not like milk. Like, I've been talking in my vlogs about this. She is not a milk drinker. I've tried whole milk, 2%, almond milk, Pediasure, everything, and she's just not a milk drinker. And he said that that is fine. Just offer it to her if she doesn't drink it. Milk isn't the end all be all. I just need to make sure that she's getting dairy in her meals. Also, when it came to stopping formula, we did it cold turkey. But I knew that it was time for her to stop because she had naturally dropped one of her feeds. She was getting 3 8-ounce bottles a day. She had dropped one of them completely because she was eating more table food. And she was also cutting down the amount that she was taking in the morning and the evening bottles. So instead of 8 ounces, she was only drinking about 5 or 6 ounces out of those. So I knew it was time to stop the formula. Like I said, I had planned to do it already. I just kind of needed one of the doctors to tell me that it was time and to just completely stop. In addition, with the no formula, she's not getting bottles either. So everything that she has is out of a sippy cup. And we use a couple different sippy cups. We use the Nook sippies. Also, she likes sippy cups with straws. So we rotate between all of them. She also really likes Kaysen's cups, which are, well, he drinks out of some thermoses, but he also drinks out of the, I think they're the Toss and Go cups with the sippy cup lid, not the ones with the straws. So I got her some of those, and hers are pink and purple. His are multicolored, but they can use any of them. But she really likes those cups, and those are actually the only cups that she will drink milk out of. She doesn't drink a lot of milk throughout the day, but when she does drink milk, she'll only do it from those. I don't know, she's complicated. She's a fabulous eater. My 4-year-old is so picky, but Lainey's not. She will eat anything, which is wonderful. So I do be sure to give her some form of dairy with every single meal she has, whether it's cheese or yogurt, which she does really well with both of those. She eats meat, vegetables, fruits, bread, eggs, sausage, yogurt, cheese. She will literally eat anything, pasta, everything. She's a great, great eater. So I was initially nervous about taking her off of her formula because I didn't want it to decrease her weight at all. But ever since we took the formula away, she has been a lot hungrier throughout the day. So she is eating more solids throughout the day. So hopefully taking her off formula doesn't affect her weight gain at all. That's what I'm most nervous about. When she does eat her meals, she loves to, well, she's always loved to feed herself, but she's gotten really good with a spoon and a fork. So she always wants to have one of the two whenever she's eating, which is totally fine with me. I'm pretty sure if Kaysen could eat with his hands for the rest of his life, he would. He never really cared for utensils. He obviously does now, but it's really cute to see her use her utensils properly and stuff like that. It's just really cute to see her blossom into a toddler and start to do more fun things. Other random things that she likes to do, she really likes to brush her hair and she loves to brush her teeth. Oh, and she does love baths too. We've had to replace her toothbrush a couple of times because she likes to carry her toothbrush around the house and we end up losing it. She also full-blown plays. She loves dolls, so she's got a jelly cat rabbit and then a My Baby Stella little plush baby doll, and she sleeps with those at night. She loves those. Speaking of sleeping, there's a couple things to do with sleeping. She no longer sleeps in the DockATot. It was just time. I could tell she would get restless at night and it was like she couldn't properly get comfortable, so we took the DockATot out and it was definitely time. But I'm pretty sure we're dealing with a sleep regression right now. It's been going on for about 4 weeks. where my baby that slept through the whole night and didn't fight us going down at night, it all has changed. She fights sleep at night. She sometimes wakes up every couple hours. Me and Kevin are exhausted. I don't know what's going on. It all started when her and Kason got sick. They got a cold a few weeks ago, which normally if she gets a cold and she's stuffed up, she does wake up at night because she doesn't like the drainage. But she's not sick anymore and it's still going on. So I did look up the 18-month sleep regression. So I'm pretty sure that's what we're going through now because it started 2 weeks before she turned 18 months. And she turned 18 months on the 6th. Today's the 13th, and it's getting a little bit better, but it's very hit or miss. So she'll sleep through the night a couple of nights, and then a couple nights after that, she'll wake up in the middle of the night multiple times. So I want my sleeping baby back. Sometimes I feel like I'm still in the newborn stage, or I'm back at the newborn stage because she's waking up all the time. But if your babies went through the 18-month sleep regression, please let me know down below how long it lasted, because I literally sometimes feel like I'm gonna have a mental breakdown because I just cannot function if I'm tired. And what sucks is that it sometimes takes a long time for her to fall back asleep after she wakes up at night, and I'm nervous to fall back asleep because I'm scared that the minute that I shut my eyes and actually fall asleep again, she's gonna wake me up again. So me and Kevin could really use all the help and all the advice that we could get in the 18-month sleep regression situation. She is wearing 9 to 12 month clothes right now. She's still in size 4 diapers. We put her hair in a ponytail all the time now. In all of my older videos, she always had a hair bow in her hair, but she does not leave headbands in her hair anymore for nothing. So her hair is long enough, and she always is sporting a little ponytail. If you guys watch my vlogs, then you know, her little sprout on top of her head is so cute. But her hair is growing in really nicely. Her eyes are green. They're like a hazel green. They're like mine, but just a smidge lighter. Her hair is still in between a brown and a blonde, but as it's growing in, it is getting darker. So she might be a brunette like me. She has my eye color, so it would be great if she was a brunette like mama. But I mean, it doesn't matter to me what color her hair is, because that just doesn't even matter. She did start Mother's Day out. She started Mother's Day out in September, so she goes twice a week with Kason. They're obviously in different classes, but she's doing really well in there. She gets along with all the kids. She plays well. The teacher said that she's really starting to come out of her shell and show a lot more of her personality at school, because she's very shy. It takes her a little while to warm up. Outside, at home, she's fine. Like, she's a chatterbox, she's loud, she plays, but around people other than the people in our little family, she is pretty shy, and it takes her a little bit to open up. So I was really happy to hear that she's starting to blossom and talk more at school and be silly and show her personality a little bit more. I'm really happy about that. She loves to play with her brother. For a little while there, seemed like she was gonna be a loner, but she does really love to play with her brother. They play well together, but the sibling rivalries and the sibling little tiffs and fights and stuff have definitely already started to happen. They play together and they love each other, but they get on each other's nerves too. So it's just like any normal sibling relationship. Back home again, had to go pick up the kids from school. Lainey's having a little snack. She's actually having bananas and Fig Newton bars. So I bet she'll eat all of that and want some more after. But what other things can I update you guys on? She can follow commands. So I can say something like, Lainey, go get your bunny from your room and bring it here. And she'll go to her room, find her bunny, and then bring it to me. I can tell her to put something on, like she has like a big necklace that she can chew on. I can tell her to put her necklace on, and she'll put her necklace on. She knows body parts, so she knows her nose, her eyes, her tummy. She knows her hair sometimes, but that's like very hit or miss. Sometimes she just won't do it because she doesn't want to. And she is opinionated, so she will tell us no, but she doesn't verbalize no. She shakes her head like this, or she says, All right, I got the little bug. I think that's gonna be it for her update. If you feel like I missed anything or I didn't answer any question that you might have or go over a certain topic that you wanted me to go over, just leave a comment down below and I will answer it for you. Hey, Case. But yeah, that's gonna be it for Lainey's 18-month update. I think I didn't mention her teeth. She has 12 teeth. She has her 4 tops, her 4 bottoms, and 4 molars. And she does not want to do this at all anymore. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys again soon. Bye. Lainey, can you say bye-bye? Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Ow! Say, oh, kisses. Mwah. Say, uh-oh. Say, ow. Say, wow. Say, whoa. Say, dada. Daddy. Say, mommy. Say, mommy. Say, cheese. Say, sissy. Good girl. Can you say uh-uh? Say uh-uh. All done? Yeah. Done. Okay.